what is the best bass boat for that? Now, for years, it's like once I started fishing professionally back in the mid 80s, the standard state of the art, top of the line bass boat was a 17 and a half to 18 foot. Most of them were 17 feet, 10 inches long with a 150 horsepower motor on it. I still think today, to this day, that is the range that is the best bass boat. And what happened is it was probably the mid to late 90s, there was a transition. Bassmaster changed their horsepower rule up to 250, and all of a sudden you saw these 21-foot boats popping up right and left. 21, 22-foot boats, 250 horsepower, 300 horsepowers, and all that type of stuff. And guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, from somebody that's had those boats, those big boats out there, you don't need them. That is overkill. You're actually hurting yourself in terms of the fishability of a boat, and I wanted to explain to you guys why. What I would suggest with this. First of all, I would not suggest, and this is just my own personal opinion, I would not suggest getting a 21-foot type boat with a 200 or 250 horsepower outboard on it. I think that the disadvantages of that boat far outweigh the advantages of it. First of all, it's going to cost you a ton more money. That's one thing. You're going to have a bigger truck to tow it. It's going to burn more gas. It's going to cost more for insurance. It's going to be harder to sell, the resale value, if it's going to be harder to sell. It's harder to start and stop because, say for example, you're working around a piece of cover, or maybe you're working your way around some boat docks. It takes more energy to get that boat moving forward, and it also takes more energy to get that boat to stop. And this is what happens a lot of times. You got these, plus you've got to have a 36 volt trolling motor with 3 batteries in it. So you get this thing going, your big 21-foot boat, and then all of a sudden you come up a little bit too fast on a dock or a piece of cover you're wanting to fish, and you reverse that motor, and then you backwash the area, and your boat just stays there for a little bit before it actually gets the momentum to move back. So you backwash all this prop wash on the cover and ruin the cover. That is a big, big deal because when you're fishing out of a smaller boat, it's easier to stop it and it's easier to start it because it doesn't take, I've got a 24 volt, 80 pound thrust, on my boat here. If I want to stop it, it doesn't take near the momentum or power to stop it. I'm a lot more quieter with it. Another thing with a big boat, guys, is you can't get in shallow water with it. With the boat that I got right now, this Vexus, I can get into water twice as shallow as a 21-foot boat. That is some of the biggest disadvantages to a big boat. And here's a lot of people say, well, Randy, I like a big boat because of the storage and, it's better in rough water. Guys, this boat that I got right now, this V-hull on this Vexus